Shalom, Yahweh Shemi Shai Ba'Shem Rakakadash. I'd say double honors to the apostle, elders, great millstone, who teaches with sincerity, truth to the hopeful elect scattered abroad. And this brother Iwasa from the Toronto camp, I just wanted to continue on for that lesson. I'm having issues with my phone with the screen, but bear with me. I'm just going to show back that video again. It's just Satan doing his thing. I got to do my thing. Yeah, so this is what I found out on Twitter, X, how things work. It says here, you can read it for yourself at the top, which is crazy, you know. But they already showed you shit like this in the 80s. There was a movie, I think it was called Maximum Overdrive, where these vehicles were being AI driven, in a sense, or a demonic force, you know, that was driving the vehicles and shit like that. You know? So they already showed you things to come from way back, you know, 80s and so forth, and before that. Let me get the script I was looking at earlier. Psalms 17 and 13. Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. So Esau is the instrument of the Heavenly Father's liking, which is his left-hand side, to lay on sore strokes for disobedience, mainly to the house of Israel, for not acknowledging the Heavenly Father's his commandments. Right? We're not off the hook for our disobedience. It is an offense, a high offense to the Heavenly Father to disobey Him. Right? So we have to be on a good path and be in the good graces of His Son, Yahushua, and acknowledge Him for the Heavenly Father for what He is. Right? I'll read a little bit more here. It says 14, from men which are thy hand, O Lord, from men of the world, which have their portion in this life, and those whose belly thou fillest with thy hid treasure. They are full of children, and leave their rest to the substance of their babes. So that's referring to Esau once again, which is all spoken in a soothsaying word, but a allegory term. I'll read it in NLT just to bring a point. It says, NLT, arise, O Lord, stand against them that bring them and bring them to their knees. Rescue me from the wicked with your sword, which is really old King's English had more depth than you know. That's why you gotta stick to the old ways, because people like to switch up things. But it says here, 14, by the power of your hand, O Lord, destroy those who look to the world for their reward, but satisfy the hunger of your treasured ones, your treasured ones. May their children have plenty, leaving an inheritance for their descendants. Alright, so there's an inheritance for Esau's people in this world. We don't have an inheritance, right? We really don't have an inheritance in this place, right? Your substance, Esau can come at any given moment and come and take your shit, and he's been doing that. You know, even going back to the Red Summer, where Jake had a lot of property and land, and Esau started riots and came in and stole shit. That's Esau for you, right? That is the wicked. But he has every right to do that because he's in power. But there is a punishment, right, down the road. There's a tab that needs to be picked up. And Esau's sons that is born in this place, you know, they're going to feel the wrath of the Almighty in the kingdom of heaven. And that's the end of this world. You know. Let me get a script from. I think it's that one. No, that's not it. Sorry. What's this one? Okay. This here it says, 2 Ezra 6:9, for Esau is the end of the world, right? Which is going back to Genesis, this is referring to, because of the two twins, the twins being born, and Jacob was holding on the heel of Esau when they came out, which was never been, seen before, which is really symbolic. But usually twins come out on their own accord. I haven't heard anybody, say, oh, this one was, wrestling in the womb, but this is what happened with the two. It says, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So Jacob is the turnover of the world coming, this world that is coming to an end. So the house of Jacob, so-called Negroes, natives, right? Those of Negro descent, natives, so-called Latinos, right? The bywords of the people of the planet Earth are going to be rulers of the world to come, and in righteousness, right? Verse 10, the hand of man is betwixt the heel and the hand, what? The hand of man is betwixt the heel and the hand. Other question. Esdras, asked thou not? I answered then and said, O Lord, that bearest rule, I have found favor in thy sight. I beseech thee, show thy servant the end of thy tokens, whereof thou shouldest part last night. So that was a sign of a prophecy which is to come. So it is what it is. So Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is that follows, and the way how things is happening on a daily basis and ending. It's going to be the last of it. So with that, I'm going to end off. Shalom.